Greetings, friends. Welcome to Kahuna Happy Hour. Mrs. Kahuna will be here momentarily. How did that picture get in there? Anyway. Welcome. She's finished her week. I've finished my week. Technology has not been friendly this week. So, there's that. Sunday I tried to do the Kahuna read stream and that just went straight right down the drain. Today throughput was really bad. So we'll see how good today is. So far, everything's looking okay. I haven't seen any errors yet, so we should be there. But I'm also seeing it using a lot of my CPU time, which is not a great sign. So we'll see what happens there. I hear Mrs. Kahuna making her way, although I think she needs to do a bio break on the way. Her chair is in front of the doggo cam. Well, that's because she hasn't put it in place yet. Hello, doggo. You looking for your mom? Yeah, she's not in here. And there comes the big dog. Hello, dogs. I'll move that and maybe you can see the doggos. Except they're right in the sunlight. There they go. So, hope you guys have had a great week. Trying to be productive this week. And off she goes. Tried to be productive this week. It's been, like I said, been an interesting week. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, do me a favor and just to drop a comment in, just to let me know you can A, see me, and B, I should be able to see your comments now on either one. So if you can do me that favor, Mrs. Kahuna says she'll be a couple minutes. Do me that favor. Drop something in one of those so I can see that you're there. So hopefully that'll work. Kahuna lives in the Doyle domicile. Welcome! And yes, I can see that you are seeing it from Facebook, so awesome. Facebook is represented. I don't know that... Right now, it doesn't look like anybody's watching on YouTube, but that's okay. I don't get a counter. Facebook actually does not provide us with a counter that somebody is watching, so I'm kind of stuck there. The weather was beautiful for most of the week, in the 60s and 70s, just what you'd expect for October. It's in the high 80s, and tomorrow in the 90s. Folks, it's Halloween, just about, and it's still in the 90s out here. Been a weird week. Also, we had 2 fires, brush fires within 10 miles of us. One on the other side of the mountains from us here, literally just over the hill. And the other one, almost visible from our house, but definitely visible from the nearest highway. Both burned around 14,000. Bob says, hello, after the commercial. Yes. 81 in the desert. Wow. Do they know what caused the fires? Not yet. They haven't announced anything yet. So we're hoping we get an answer to that. Yep, there's Bob. Yeah, they don't know what caused the fires. I just know I had friends who were displaced. Sorry, can't hear you over my squeeing at the dogs. Yes, they have decided to play in the sun, roll around, and play in the sun. Yes. They've decided all of a sudden it's time to be playful. Squeeing at the dogs. We'll see how long Mrs. Kahuna lasts today. And the reason I say that is she has not been feeling very well. Pictures of the top left. Oh, thank you. Actually, I may add some during the stream here. They didn't rake the leaves. That's the official go. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, the areas where it burned the last couple days, there's no real trees. It's all scrub brush. So unless they wanted to rake 14,000 miles of grass, dry grass, would have done absolutely no good. Yeah, it's just, it was just dry hills. The suspicious thing to me is both of them started very near homes. So the shrubbery endangered us all. Yeah, I mean, that's what it boils down to, is that the shrubs caught fire. Like I said, I have one friend who was displaced. His apartment complex, he could literally see the base of where the fires started from his apartment. So, you know, I'm thinking this is man-made. Whether it's an accident or not is a whole different issue. Yes, I know. He also said that they rake them in Finland, I think it was, or Norway. Yeah. You know. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do this because we've done this before. Just in case we get anybody new, and I do have to add some. And I typed it wrong. Just so we can keep track of where people are watching from. Baby Arson started with fires. I would not be surprised. They are within easy driving distance of each other within half an hour. Both in areas near residences in dry brush. And it's just where they started was suspicious. I think I hear Mrs. Kahuna coming. Unless she has to make a U-turn. Yeah, it was way too close. Like I said, one of my friends was evacuated. He and his dog just hightailed it out. They were actually able to come back within 24 hours. So that was good. They only had to find a place for one night. And the fires went back into, actually had burned back into the burn area. So his area was great at that point. We did have Santa Ana wind conditions here, although actually these were kind of the reverse, but we regularly get high winds here. The winds were steady at about 35 miles an hour, gusting to 70 or more. You combine that with just a spark and poof, up it goes. Let's see, Facebook crash. Zuck must be crumbling under interrogation. We're now on Twitch. Okay. Just need a burn bin, help quell their love of fire. Yeah, not around here. Yeah, 70 miles per hour is bad. The thing that really ticked me off was the second night of these fires. And this is when I had other friends who could see the fire from their backyard. They weren't in any danger, but it was within a mile and a half of them. You know, they're watching this worried. Hey, Grumpy! They're watching this worried, and fires are, you know, in their vision. And we had idiots setting off fireworks. Aerial fireworks in our neighborhood. And I'm thinking, are you guys just that dumb? Answer, of course, is yes. They are that dumb. But, you know, that's unfortunately been more and more the rule rather than the exception. Is that, yes, the answer is they're just that dumb. So, yeah, I was a little perturbed at that. Like I said, I have friends who had to evacuate in Northern California or Central California because of the fires there. They were gone from their house for, I think, at least a week. And then friends just this week. And these people are doing stuff. I love fires as much as the next person, but I understand when not to have fires. Exactly. It's a thing called common sense. Some of us have it. Apparently, there's a growing contingent that does not. So, And apparently the neighbors are the growing contingent that does not. All right, so I wanted to put this up. And I'm going to put it up in the background. Ba-dink. Hey, there's the map. Mrs. Kahuna is here. You may move things as needed. Except for doggo cam. Try not to kick the doggo cam.
Okay.
Because people have been enjoying the doggos deciding it was playtime. Common sense is now an oxymoron. Or at least contradiction in terms, definitely. Common sense. Here, I'm making room for you to put your drink. As I said, Mrs. Kahuna has not been feeling great today. So, we'll see how long Mrs. Kahuna lasts.
I'm not in the picture.
Just a second. I will put you in the picture.
No, you won't. I have to put myself in it by moving. Hi.
Hi. So, Facebook did work. And apparently then
Hello, Bob.
went... Kevin's here. Nalkar's here.
Where's Kevin?
Hecubus.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Grumpy's here.
Zuck? I think you don't mean Zuck.
No, you meant Zuck. Zuckerberg.
Oh.
Yeah.
But wait, isn't his son Zach?
I don't know, but Mark Zuckerberg.
I know, but I thought he...
No, his son's Kai. Kevin.
Kai, that's right. Zach is my friend Jim's son.
Look, see?
Thank you. Now you're not in. You gotta move over.
Well, I can lean back a little bit and I'm fine. I was just putting this up because I have to add somebody to our list here.
Who?
Kevin. You don't have him on the list.
No, we don't. And I just lost another fingernail.
Yay?
God, I got paid today. I can get my nails done tomorrow or Sunday.
Well, tonight you get paid.
No, I got paid already.
Hey, I didn't get anything.
You didn't get anything?
I haven't seen. I wasn't in my account this morning.
You didn't get paid. I got paid. There's money in the account.
Heck you, but yes, the dogs are on fire.
That's you're supposed to call me Mrs. Kahuna.
That's true, yeah.
This camera, I don't like that.
What?
Because then I have to go like this. I'm crabby today. I'm sorry.
Zona.
Zoe, or whoever you are, stop licking me.
Mrs. Kahuna's had better days. Was technology being weird for you today?
Not particularly.
Yeah, it was a little off for me today.
No, but, I had to explain the same thing 6 different times today.
Yes. It's a white nose. Yes, that was Maverick.
White nose. What?
White nose. He was in the picture.
No. What?
No. White nose. No, that was Zoe. Sticking her nose just into the picture.
Yes.
Yes, Mrs. Kahuna got word because they have decided that wrong chair for Zoe. Because they have decided that they're not going to go back until after January. They're reorganizing classrooms, right? Or classes.
They're creating. We've created grade level cohorts already. So each grade level has 1 or 2 cohorts that they all share the same core content area teachers.
Okay.
They have decided now that all of our elective classes must be single grade level. And our PE classes. We have 4 PE teachers. No, 1, 2. We have 5 PE teachers.
5
for 1,300 kids. So we have 30 sections of PE available. No, wait, do we have more than 5? Wait, we have, let me count, hold on. We have 2.
A lot of PE teachers.
We have 1,300 kids. Everybody has to have PE every day.
Wow.
So we've got Dylan, James, Solis, Sands, Hill. Yeah, we've got five PE teachers for 1,300 kids. Each of them teaches 6 class periods a day. So that's, 30 sections of PE? Okay. What's 1,300 divided by 30?
130 divided by 30 is going to be about 43.
So each class has about 43 kids. The problem is, they all have to be the same grade level now.
Yay!
So, yeah.
How does that work for you?
Well, I'll get there. That's just one. That's just PE. But then there's all the other electives, like band. Band is multi-level. Art is multiple grade levels in a class. Our digital exploratory class that I have been teaching this year is also multiple grade levels in a class. So, those of us that have multiple grade level classes are finding out now, well, we found out Wednesday, that Monday we will have single grade level cohorts, which means I'm losing all of my 6th graders and all of my 8th graders from one of my classes.
Yeah, they did not seem happy about it.
Some of them were very mad, very upset. Gracie was in tears.
Wow.
And then
They love their teacher.
I'm gaining an 8th grade section of exploratory, but none of the 8th graders that I had in my exploratory section are in that section. So let's just make sense of that one.
You can tell Mrs. Kahuna's happy about this development.
What's worse is that all of our work is in Google Classrooms. So all of the kids that were in my 4th period exploratory class are getting sucked out of there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the
Sucked out.
and the new ones are getting puked in. Okay? But that means that anything that was in my 3rd period Google Classroom, which was an Avid class until today, is going to be gone. Which is not good. We're trying to figure out a way electronically to save all that stuff because everything is linked and synced, and the Google Classroom has to talk to GoGuardian. GoGuardian has to talk to Google Classroom. Google Classroom needs to talk to Aries, which is our student management system. And that doesn't count any kind of other applications that we use, like Clever, which has Newsella in it, and it's just gonna be a pain in the ass.
This does not sound like it was thought through.
Well, it was
completely.
No, well, the district told us we had to do it, so it was getting done because the district, bless you, said it had to be done. But now the technological piece of it is all fakakta.
So basically, it was, hey, let's do this. This is a great idea, without thinking of how.
Exactly. What is our background? Why is it white?
The background's this.
Oh, that's the map.
It's the map. See, I put Hecubus up here at the top, and we've got, these are all our U.S. people.
Hey! Knock it off!
You're yelling at the dog that can't hear.
I gotta do something.
Dog's literally deaf.
Who's that?
Delian!
Are they on our map?
No. Delian, what part of the world are you in? We're trying to make sure we know where everybody is. Ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
I wish I could do that. And honestly, I seriously thought about archiving all of my classes now and just starting brand new on Monday. But I can't start brand new on Monday. I'd have to create them all over the weekend.
Estonia.
Oh. So that would be, that would be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare. And I just got everything all synced with GoGuardian, and now I'm going to have to flip and do it all over again. You're
Right.
alphabetizing?
Actually, I am.
Oh my god.
This is easy. It's easy to do in this. You just drag it and drop it, and it's done. So I alphabetize by country.
So-
Over here, it's alphabetized by state.
Yeah.
So
So I have all of my 7th grade Avid kids getting mushed into one section, which will now be 34 children. And when we go back, I'll have 34 children in a classroom.
that's gonna be a little crowded for
6 foot social distancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about
as
it.
an impossible.
Exactly.
Delian, I am looking forward to it. I don't know how much of it I'm going to catch.
What is it?
The mega stream tomorrow is when they make all the announcements on World Anvil for the awards that were earned during summer camp and other stuff that's coming off. And there's people going to be dressing up and costumes and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's a biggest dealus.
I'll do your makeup.
I'm scary enough as it is.
I was going to make you into a girl.
Oh hell no.
Okay.
I'm bad enough as it is now. Make me into a girl and it'll just scare people off. Which, again, for Halloween's not a bad choice, but
Tomorrow is Halloween.
I know.
So that's
Breathe in, breathe out.
that's one of the reasons why I'm having a not so great day.
Because Halloween
Well, I hate Halloween, but I hate it.
hates it.
I hate it. I hate it.
I need to move the camera.
Who does?
Me.
Then do it.
I think it needs to come this way a little bit.
It's Velcroed, so
Well, sort of. It's the tape moves. Let's see. How do you present the Halloween costume for the event? Make him wear green paint on half his face, then paint him in front of the green screen and screen capture it. That would be kind of funny, actually.
sorry, Gnarl Car. I just don't like Halloween. I don't think I've liked it since 6th grade.
I mean, you've seen me as a woman. I have never dressed up as a woman. What are you talking about?
You must be thinking of someone else.
Either that or he's had nightmares, which is entirely possible.
Well, you guys did share a room for a long time.
Well, yeah, there's that. Make him wear green paint on half his face. That could be kind of fun.
I don't have green paint.
Huh?
I don't have green paint. I don't even have green makeup.
Yeah, we have to find it.
I'm not going anywhere today. If you want to,
No, not today. No. I have been blind drunk. Well, yeah. That you have. I can vouch for that fact. All right. So, what are you guys doing for Halloween then? Although a lot of you are going to be, on the mega stream. But what are you guys doing? Let us know, because we're probably going to be hiding.
I'm not handing out candy.
We don't have candy to hand out,
I'm not handing out candy.
and they're not getting my salted caramel things.
There's not enough of those anyway, and they're unwrapped.
Well, that's true. So like I can't give them out. See, I have candy, but I can't give it out. Nothing. Just how I like it.
Yeah, well, you guys are in a neighborhood where there's not going to be a whole lot of kids, I'm guessing.
A lot of apartments. A lot of apartments over there.
Yes, but
A lot.
I'm guessing, well, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just,
Nobody touches the Reese's. Nobody. Putting an empty bowl of candy on the porch so the kids do show up think it's all gone. Ring the doorbell.
I hate Halloween for several reasons.
Malcar is going to give out candy to his wife.
I see that. First reason, as a teacher, the day before Halloween is a wasted instructional day. The day of Halloween is also a wasted instructional day. And the day after Halloween is an even worse instructional day when it falls on a school day. So that's 3 wasted instructional days.
I gotta admit though, they didn't sound like they were too out of hand today.
No, because no one's going trick-or-treating this year because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. I also hate the incessant dog barking that happens on Halloween night. And the stupidity that comes with older children being crazy.
Delian's got an interesting one.
We don't celebrate Halloween around here. What the F? I think only a few urban children do it, but here, 50 kilometers from the nearest town, it's too dark. The trick-or-treaters have sheep thieves and wolves to worry about.
Sheep thieves and wolves. This is like, the beginning of pretty much every bad fairy tale right there. They were out trick-or-treating when the sheep thieves and wolves got to them.
We're disappointed here. Halloween is a big deal in my town, and my house is one end of the main drag. Wow.
700 kids. Wow. Sometimes the sheep thieves are the wolves.
Wow.
This is like Red Riding Hood on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What better to see you with, my dear?
I'm just not a fan of, and and when offspring number 3 was of trick-or-treating age, they would make themselves sick on candy. Literally pukey sick.
Well, we have one in this household who has done that more than once.
That's what I said. Offspring number 3.
Oh. Sorry. That was more kids than my whole high school.
Oh. My graduating class in my high school was 540.
I want to say mine was probably in that neighborhood.
My graduating class from college, 467.
Graduating class for offspring number 3 is going to be somewhere around 1,300.
That's the size of my middle
Between
school.
1,200 and 1,300. Firewood thieves.
Really?
Wow.
Wait.
But then again, you guys use firewood more often, right? Estonia.
Is that like near Latvia?
That was around 120. Wow. Okay. So.
North of Latvia. Look at me. Knowing some geography. That rhymes.
I'm just humming to fill the time. Giving me that look. Go eat dinner, Bob.
Have fun with your offspring number 3 is cooking tonight.
Well, it's burgers. It's not like it's that difficult.
Which NHL draft pick that was let go? From which team?
Yes, the one I told you about last night from Arizona Coyotes.
Oh,
just
yes,
north of Latvia.
Because he was a bully.
A bully and kind of racist.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I heard it. It was, and you know what? Couldn't happen to a more deserving individual, I think. So there's Latvia, there's Estonia, to give you more.
Oh, so you're just south of Finland.
Helsinki.
I didn't realize that you were that far north.
So technically, your family is very close. Well, I don't know how close, because I don't know where in Estonia you are. But my family, part of my family, my dad's side, is from Finland, on my grandfather's side.
Oh, so are you like way up north there in Estonia? Like right on the ocean? You're on the big island.
I hear.
Sarema?
Hard to see in the background there, so I'm going to move it to...
There it is.
So over here, right?
Is that where you are?
See, we try to learn where people are. I'll have to do a tour over to where my family's from. See how far it is.
Oh. Yep, it's literally
Island land. Yep.
My mom's side of the family is from... Where's my mom's side of the family from?
Utskar. No, that's not where you're from.
No. They're from... somewhere in the Ukraine. Well, no, because it was Austria then.
So that's where my family's from.
Okay.
Utskar.
Where is it? Oh, geez. Oh, it's a little ways.
No, it's not that far, because we haven't zoomed out that much. That island's not very big. Okay, so this is Estonia down here.
Right, and that's the big island right there.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
My family comes from this
From the red dot.
little town where the dot is. Utskar. I believe that's pronounced correctly. Utskar. It also is a little island. A much smaller island. We actually did not figure this out till about a year ago. About a year ago?
No, it was longer than that. 'Cause
2 years ago.
We were living
2
in
years
East
ago.
Valley.
Yeah. 2 years ago, I had put a post on a website. I want to say it was 10 years ago, maybe more. And somebody stumbled upon it and said, I think I know where your family is from. Because I couldn't find it. My grandfather's past was clouded in mystery. And sure enough, I now know where my great-grandparents originated and are buried. We've actually been able to zoom in all the way into the cemetery because it's actually on Google Maps on Street View. So, very small town.
Tuesday, November 10th.
Tuesday, November 10th.
I'm sorry, I'm answering a text.
Oh, sorry. So, yes, I believe it's pronounced Utskar. So there you go, a little bit of Finn history. So where on your island are you, Dalian? Pardon us all while we go on a little tour of Europe.
Warsaw, Poland. I have my dad's side of the family is from Poland.
So Kajetan, you're in Warsaw? All right, hang on. We got to change this or add this. Poland. Kajetan. Poland. Warsaw. Oops, I gotta spell it right. All right. So now Kajetan's on there too. Let's go back. Near a place called Orisari. I live a few kilometers from there. Okay.
No. That's
Dalian, yeah.
yes. Okay.
So let's see if we can find Orisari.
Which part of the island is it on? There it is.
Aha!
Northeast part.
So there's Orisari. So right here, yeah, right off of the strait here, the Valky Strait, I believe. You might have a trail
Really?
that might lead to people helping build Warwick Castle in the UK. That's cool.
Huh.
Um,
I don't have anything interesting in mind.
so, yeah, from there to there.
Okay.
I don't have a thing to measure.
It's called a scale of miles.
Well, no, there's usually a thing
That
you
just
can
means
go-
the small strait.
Really? You know what? I'm all for naming things for what they are. Mm-hmm. Valky Strait, yeah, the small strait. It's yeah.
So where?
Yes, well, what's it called? Valky.
So where's Ukrainian? The area of the Ukraine.
Ukraine.
From there. I'm curious.
East.
Yes.
Glad I could help.
I think it's southeast.
I think from here, yeah, I think it might be slightly southeast.
Well, this is Russia right here.
So,
Yeah, it's way south.
In fact, it's
south.
mostly south, yeah. So we got, people here and people here. And
No, we don't have people there. We have people here.
Oh, no, you have, but you have
my family's
family was
from there.
Yeah, we have people here. So we're kind of covering the Baltic Sea. We have Estonia. My family from me is right around the Baltic. All right. We are global.
Oh, and we also have people from here, don't we?
Kazakhstan?
Yeah, didn't we?
No, that's Borat.
No. Where's our map?
I don't think we have a Kazakhstan. Netherlands.
Oh, I was thinking Bosnia Herzegovina.
No, Bosnia Herzegovina is someplace else. Yeah. Which is down in there's Serbia. Right there.
Yep. Oh.
I have a family in Kazakhstan, apparently. Really? I would say that most, I'm sorry to say it, but I think most Americans would not know Kazakhstan if it were not for Borat. Borat, whatever. Couldn't
family
realize.
was one of the first Americans moved to
War.
Tennessee area after the Revolutionary War through land grants that was given to
Oh.
Oh.
Got an uncle in the UK who hopes we get kicked out after Brexit.
Family drama.
Yay!
Yeah, we know all about family drama.
Oh, yeah. This is cool. I like this. I'm gonna actually put them on an actual map at some point.
Okay.
So this is cool. We don't have anybody in Southern Europe yet that I know of.
No France, no Spain, no Portugal.
We do have everybody's right here around either the North Sea or the Baltic Sea, or
You have
what is that? The Adriatic? That's not the Adriatic, is it? Is it
where?
here? It is the Adriatic.
Uh-huh.
It's not. See, I'm better than I think. 4 uncles and their wives are all dead to us. We only have 1 uncle and 1 aunt remaining.
Oh.
Oh. That will be an interesting map one of these days. You know what? I will put this onto a map. I don't want to get super detailed with it because I don't want to give away too much information, but I want to have, where people are. Is this going to be a regular thing on a stream now?
I can't. My stomach is off today.
Yes, but last week you did it too.
I don't remember.
I do.
Why is that partially green and partially white and
What?
gray? Your map. I don't get it. What does it show?
Well, this is pretty forested.
Yeah.
This is not. This is like desert-like. This is very, very arid areas. Himalayas are basically right here. Need to make the quencher for next week?
I can't drink that anymore. No, I think
Dance on graves in the future. Ho!
I think that for
Incoming!
I think next week though is not going to be the quencher. Grumpy can drink that. I think that Red and I are going to have champagne.
Oh dear. Yes. Welcome all. Welcome to the happy hour. We are ready to be boarded.
Who's that?
Author Goddess.
Yes?
Yes.
I can read that. Who is that?
She was on a couple of streams and she's been in Kahuna Quiet.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Well, she's
Yes,
new.
this is Mrs. Kahuna.
This is Mrs. Kahuna.
So we need to put them on our...
And Mergendor. We need to know where Mergendor is from, too.
Oh. Wow.
What we're talking about here
Alrighty.
is that we've been kind of tracking where everybody's coming from, just for fun. We've got a list going. We're not making it super detailed. It's not for anything other than just fun.
Don't worry, we will not sell your information.
We don't even have.
Oh,
information.
look.
Mergendor's Arkansas. All right.
That would be
That's an
up at
AK.
the top.
Yep.
No, AK's Alaska.
Oh, you're right. It's AR.
Look at me knowing that.
Mergendor is an AR. Let me move them into the correct alphabetical position.
Oh, Texas. Where in Texas?
Author Goddess is Texas.
Well, you don't have to say it if you don't want to, but my oldest offspring lives in Austin.
Author Goddess is in Texas. If we don't have you, let me know. I think we've got just about everybody here. DM Stretch, I know we have. Aaron, we have. Siobhan. Pretty sure we have Siobhan. Yeah, Siobhan we have. Yes, because Siobhan lives real near Aaron and Sable. They're all in the same little place. Grew up in Missouri.
I grew up in Illinois.
I enjoy
Oh,
going
look here. Also in Texas.
Tulikaru, you are new. Welcome. We're kicking off the weekend. So that's going to go right there. That's want to spell it right. To use.
Lick, L-I-K-R-U. Okay. R-U.
Also in Texas.
About 10-ish feet. Ah! Thanks.
Excellent.
Now we need to connect those two.
They are kind of connected there. Actually, I have a way to do that. Where is it?
Oh, look.
Right there.
Karhu is ma hubs a lot.
There, from there. Whoops. Go from there.
What the heck are you doing?
There to there.
That's
an arrow. No?
Well, then you need to connect other people too. Then, if you're gonna do that,
Well, it's true. I should just remove it.
just remove it.
It's going to get confusing. Look, a dog has entered. We can see their feet. Zoe has entered the room and apparently wants attention. Hello, Aegon! Welcome! Heckibus, I think I put you just down in Arizona. Yeah, I'm not putting cities in because I don't want to be too specific with it. And I'm pretty sure, was it Aegon? Aegon, I think I've got in here. I think we added you last week. Where was it? Where's Aegon? There it is, Maryland. So, up there. The family that streams together. Okay. For you guys who are new, welcome. We're just kicking off the weekend. We're just having a good time chatting about whatever. We have learned today where Estonia is. We have also learned that Balki means small. And the Valky Strait just means small strait. No, not like in Yahtzee. That's a different small strait. Spars together, dreams together.
It's south of Finland. Yes, it is.
Yes.
We've established this.
Yes, it is south of Finland, but Author Goddess knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Estonia and Latvia. We know where Bosnia-Herzegovina is now.
Do we have them?
Yes, I added Kazakhstan over here.
Oh.
They are...
Oh, there they are. Poland.
Poland.
I forgot about that.
Need more Europeans on your streams. Yes, I know it's kind of late over there. I mean, I think London time, we're already at 11 o'clock. So, Tulikaru is finished for Windbear. Oh.
Look, another nail is gone.
The only worry I have, Author Goddess, is that if your husband is a wind
He
bear...
farts!
Exactly where I was going! Exactly where I was going.
In Poland, it's just after midnight.
Just after midnight, yeah.
So it's midnight. So it's tomorrow there for us.
Correct. It's Halloween there. Tulikaru in Estonian. All right. So we now know how to say wind bear in two different languages. They're very close.
Yeah.
It's the spelling that's different, but it looks like the pronunciation would be the same.
Awesome.
So we now know how to say wind bear or how to insult your husband or out him on farting.
I just understood what the wind bear farting get it. I get it now. It took me this long.
2, 3, 4.
I am normally much quicker on the uptake.
And kids, she's just drinking water today. So, so not too late. Yeah, no, as you go farther east, I would say,
China.
Yeah, well, China, actually, I think it's morning almost.
Okay.
Or it is morning. Finnish and Estonian are the only widespread Finnic languages left in the world. The next closest is Hungarian.
Huh.
Really? I learn something from you guys every week. Widespread is pretty generous. Yeah, well, we don't want the legend of the wind bear to spread too far.
God.
I won't call her wind bear because, she's not furry. You're not.
I could call you wind bear.
You probably could. It'd probably be accurate. It's too late for the Russians. You can take the boat to Estonia, and that's where you can get cheap booze. All right, then. Now he's a legend. Airy. We just go to Latvia for cheap booze. Everybody's chiming in about the cheap booze. We might need to go visit.
What
You'll
is
stay
that?
quiet on this one.
What's that thing?
Oh, thanks, Mergendor.
What is that?
It's 100 bits.
What are those?
the little things they have to buy. See?
Oh.
Cheer with 100 bits.
Mm.
We have a little thing that pops up.
Mm-hmm.
You are a real legend. That's correct.
I need to get my nails done.
Yeah,
They're driving me crazy.
I thought you were going tomorrow.
Well, I gotta clean first. I don't want to get my nails done till after I'm done cleaning the house. I'm just crabby today. I'm crabby.
Denmark goes everywhere so long as there's cheap booze. Cheapest booze is in Korea. Meanwhile, in UK, what's cheap booze? We have cheap booze here. It's not good booze. It's just cheap. I mean, you can still get yourself a, Thunderbird.
What the heck is that?
Oh, it was the cheapest wine you could ever get.
Heck.
Oh, my God. Cheapest booze is Danish? We might... Okay. This might require some research. Where is the cheapest booze in the world? Check out Scandinavia and the World Webcomic. It's fun and informational. See, this is why we do this, is so we can learn from you. We just have fun doing it. I need to get back to Denmark when the plague ends. Miss my friends there. Thunderbird, similar to Lambrini in the UK. Not sure, but probably. Let me see if I can find Thunderbird wine.
Yeah. They still make it. And it tastes like crap.
Thunderbird?
No.
What?
Boone's Farm.
Oh, Boone's Farm, yeah.
PBR, I'm not sure that is...
PBR is still available.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Thunderbird wine.
Oh, jeez.
It was actually made by Gallo.
Oh.
They rebranded and relaunched it.
When?
Oh, my God. This is 2018.
Ugh.
I like the fact that it looks like we have a window in the
ew.
background.
Okay, I can't eat peaches at all.
Thunderbird wine. Back and badder than ever.
Yuck.
Yeah, see, it was very cheap and high alcohol content.
Yeah, I think I've seen it at Winco, so Grumpy.
What, Boone's Farm? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
it's
it
still
at
out.
Winco.
Yes, it used to come with the original bird logo. That's Thunderbird. That's the original logo. You.
Can I just say cherry wine sounds good, though? I love pizza.
Oh, yeah. We may be doing pizza on Sunday. We still have to check it out.
Yeah, it's our
anniversary.
Our anniversary.
Our actual anniversary.
Yes.
Maybe it's just here in Arkansas. Yes, Thunderbird! If only we have a cheap cherry wine called a Marina, which costs around $1. Yeah, that was Thunderbird, actually. Thunderbird was just cheap and lots of alcohol.
Well, normally my preferred type of pizza is cracker, crispy, thin crust, but we do have an awesome Chicago-style pizza place. Literally, when you walk in the door, you feel like you've been transported to the north side of Chicago. Cubs gear, the Bulls, the Bears, the Blackhawks, and it's deep dish.
Yeah,
Chicago deep dish.
And it's really good deep dish. I mean, I've had deep dish where it's kind of like, no, this is really good deep dish.
I don't love deep dish, Grumpy. I love this deep dish.
That's true. It's not all deep dish that she likes. Otherwise, she likes really thin crusts.
Thin, cracker, thin, crispy crust.
The voice I did in the play with Dad and can say something, he will donate bits.
Who? What?
So
What?
I've known Hecubus since high school, and we did Arsenic and Old Lace together.
Oh, yes.
And I played Jonathan Brewster. He's in the original movie. He wasn't played by Boris Karloff, but he was supposed to look like Boris Karloff and sound like Boris Karloff.
Okay, so
I did my best to sound very, very scary. Isn't that right, Doctor. I think that was the voice. Hecubus, you can let him know whether that was close. My voice wasn't as deep then. I almost got kicked out of an all-you-can-eat buffet for pizza. Yes. Congo style deep is amazing. Do I know Hecubus?
Yeah, well,
I don't think you've ever met him.
We're trying to see if we can go on Sunday for our anniversary.
Yeah, if they're open Sunday. So, Hecubus, did I get the voice right?
Epic.
Some voices you do not forget.
Oh!
Thank you! Do you do voice acting professionally, or is it just a hobby? Yes.
Wanting to do it professionally, currently moving from hobby to that.
Right. I would like to do it professionally. I just haven't gotten
Kai is rolling.
anything yet. Kai is rolling. Yeah, the last time I listed out all the voices I can do or have been working on, it's around 45. So, yeah, even on my Sunday streams, the Kahuna Read streams, if I can ever get it to work, I will have people submit stories for me to read, and then they can even submit the voice that they want me to read it in.
We know Cece's Pizza.
Cece's, yes, we've been to Cece's.
Did you get a Charlton Heston? Wait, is that the Ten Commandments, Charlton Heston?
That is.
Oh, that's Moses.
I have not listened to him yet, so I'm sure I can get him because he's a deep voice. And Charlton Heston's kind of close to this.
It's cheap, crappy pizza like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Cece's are nasty here. Yeah, they're not all that great. What's the pie challenge again? The pie challenge.
How is that coming, by the way? And my leg is asleep.
I'll have to look. I can't remember. The pie challenge is coming along well. I think we are at about...
Planet of the Apes gives me nightmares. I can't even watch a trailer for it.
The pie challenge is if we hit 400,000 donated by December 25th.
4,000 what?
The Kahuna crowns down there in the... Yeah, down here. No, over here. Over here. Somewhere over here, down here, is the Kahuna crowns. And they can donate up to 400,000 of those.
Thanks, Stretch.
Mrs. Kahuna will fill a pie crust with whipped cream and hit me in the face with it.
Doesn't matter, I still can't do Planet of the Apes.
On this stream. So during a Kahuna happy hour stream, she will a whipped cream pie.
Ooh.
Barbecue, mustard, bacon, mushroom, and cheese pizza
That
here.
says chicken, not cheese.
Mushroom and chicken pizza. That's odd.
I couldn't do that.
Yes, Roddy McDowell as, he wasn't Gaius, he was...
Who's that?
I can't remember. That's Masades. Hey, hello again.
Are they on our map?
I don't know. I don't think we have Masades. Yes, we do. Oregon.
Oh.
Welcome from the West Coast. And you enjoy every minute of that pie.
I don't like Barrows. It's New York style, folded over, greasy, icky.
I like Barrows because of that. Mrs. Kahuna, if it's thin crust, it has to be like crackery.
And it has to be cut in squares.
Cut in squares, true, yeah. Which is all kinds of... Cornelius, that's it, yes. Who was Cornelius? Masades, join the crowd.
I like deep dish once in a while, and it has to be from the right place. There is... Okay, so when I was back in Phoenix, when Grumpy was on the stream, there is an Oregano's Pizza Bistro right down the street from my daughter and her fiance's condo. So they had to go to the birthday party for his mom. So I got a deep dish pizza from Oregano's, and I brought 2/3 of it home. There is also a grocery store called AJ's. in the Phoenix area. It's like an upscale hoity-toity one. And they carry Pizzeria Uno frozen pizzas, like from Chicago Pizzeria Uno. And they have one called Sausage Patty. Oh my god, it is so good. It's literally a sausage patty across the whole pizza. Every bite has sausage in it. It's literally like taking the breakfast sausage tube and cutting it up into pieces, but making it one big circle. Oh my god, it's so good. So I got some of those to bring home. They're in the freezer.
Bob, if you like New York style, I don't know if it's at every Domino's, but at the Domino's near us, they've started serving a Brooklyn style, and it is the New York style. It's the thin crust, foldable. The actual edge crust is delicious.
The edge crust was good, but I didn't like any of the rest of it.
But the other thing
Ew,
is...
Hungry Howie's?
What do you mean? What? Ooh.
It's okay.
It was the first meal I ever sent you.
I know, and it was good. It was good because you got the thin crust. Dude, don't get all upset.
First meal I sent her.
Yep.
And she's going, ooh.
Hungry Howie's is okay if you get the garlic crust.
Pizza Royale, 600-degree wood fire. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's... You got to have something hot to do that. Anyway, the Domino's one. But the one thing I really liked about the Domino's one was I could order something that I can't find almost anywhere anymore. That's right, anchovies. Oh my God, do I miss anchovies on a pizza? Just, you know, that salty, almost pate consistency. Anchovies on a pizza.
No, thank you.
Yes. Little fishies. Yes. Ew.
Ew. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anchovies is one of those...
It's an acquired taste.
Yes or no. You know, it's like you love it or you hate it. There is no in between. My dad's favorite pizza when we were young was Shakey's. And then... his pizza was a sausage, anchovy, and jalapeno pizza. That's where I learned to like hot stuff. Rapid fired pizza has anchovies. Cool. Pizza on sizzle. Yep. You really think so? See, I think that I thought the Brooklyn one was thinner, and so it made for a better fold. I'm done.
Oh, Grumpy, I don't think I can do Wingstop anymore for dinner. Just FYI.
Wingstop apparently did not settle well with Mrs. Kahuna.
And it's still not settling well.
We know. Let's just say one wing of the house is closed right now. You weren't the only one, but, you know. Prefer Italian thin pizza. Yeah, which is more like a flatbread. It's more like a flatbread. The Sausage Fest stream. Careful. I just ate, but now I want pizza. You know what? I think that's true pretty much 24/7. You just finished eating and now you want pizza.
Or nachos.
Or nachos. We've done that. Have you guys seen the Taco Bell giant nachos, the new one they have?
18-inch.
It's an 18-inch box.
Party platter.
It's an 18-inch box. It's huge. Filled with nachos. And you can add different stuff into it if you want. We have at least twice DoorDashed it. And ate it in bed. In bed. Sitting there.
We share it.
We share the nachos. Watching, you know, something. Usually it's on a Friday or Saturday night. Watching something like Live Rescue. Just eating and going, that elevator's broken again? You have to watch Live Rescue.
In Savannah, Georgia. I don't think it ever got fixed.
Too much nachos. You know, it was a lot. DD is awesome. DD, what did I miss? DD.
Dungeons and Dragons?
No, that would be D&D.
Oh, well.
Nachos naked in bed together.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Me, I'm okay with it. Favorite pastime with naked snacks in bed. Oh, DoorDash. Yes. Duh. Yeah.
My wife and friends all say that when my metabolism slows down, I will swell up like a balloon. Yeah. Well, welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine started swelling up when I was about 19.
Mine didn't start until I was about 35.
When you had kids.
I was done having kids by the time I was 30.
Oh, okay. Wife makes vegan nacho
Not
cheese
from cashews, yeah. It doesn't taste like cashews though. I know it. It tastes like cheese.
I would be willing to try it. I'll withhold judgment. But I'm a big cheese guy. Means your partner gets a pillow. Ah, yes.
Hey, do I open
Offspring number 3.
Off.
Do I open the bag of romaine lettuce that's in the fridge?
Means nobody else will eat them. Oh, thanks, Tuligaro. Thanks for following. We have been using Cheeseaholic Tier 2. Excellent, Mercador. Gorgonzola. Yes, I will eat Gorgonzola. Yes, I will. Usually not straight up, but man, I'll tell you, melted over a little bit of steak. Oh, yeah. Cheeses. No, they're not pretty great. They're awesome.
Unless you're grumpy.
Well, he doesn't like the yellow ones for sure.
They just don't like him.
That's true. Sometimes I open the fridge and just eat slices of cheese. I actually we use Imperfect Produce. We get our produce delivered every 2 weeks.
Offspring number 3 likes it over fries.
Yes. Over fries is good. Steak and gorgonzola pasta. Great. This is so good. Yes. I am not a car. I am a cheese and pizza-holic. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. All are welcome on our stream. Or steak.
Oh. Author Goddess does Imperfect Produce as well.
Okay, so when we do Imperfect Produce, there is always a wedge of Parmesan in the order. There's nobody else that eats it. It's just me. And I will actually just take chunks of straight Parmesan. But the cool thing about it is I don't need a ton of it. Because it's so strong, I can just have a little, 1-inch chunk of the wedge. And I'm good. It's satisfying to me. So, as there should be, yes.
I like Gouda.
You're Gouda with Gouda.
I like Gouda. I like cheddar. All kinds of cheddar. White, yellow.
The sharper the better, though.
Sharp, mild, medium. I like it all.
I don't like mild.
I like,
A D6 of cheese.
I like, Munster cheese. And I like Havarti. And I don't mind Gruyere. I'm not a big Swiss fan, but I'll eat some Swiss.
That's too small a piece. I need like
that's
a dozen
not even
of these.
a bite.
That's like
Provolone. I'll do provolone too. I'll melt provolone on things.
Yep.
Oh look, it's Zoe feet in the. Well, now it's one Zoe foot.
Bye, McCarl. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend.
I don't do blue cheese at all.
Vegan Parmesan at Sprouts tastes the same. Again, I'm willing to try.
Yeah, it's got to be on something. I agree.
Get bigger dice.
I'll melt provolone like on a meatball sub.
Well, I'll do provolone by itself. Go look up the weirdest cheese. Now you guys are giving me dice envy. Look up the weirdest cheese. There's a lot of weird ones. I have never tasted Limburger.
Well, I can't even taste. No, not me. I don't do goat cheese either.
That depends on the goat cheese for me.
Nope, no goat cheese for this one.
Although
I've heard of that. I have heard of Kasu Marzu.
we're having maggots in it. Yes. Haven't had that yet.
Nope, won't eat that either.
Actually, and I do eat sheep's cheese.
Mizithra
is sheep's cheese. If you've ever gone to Old Spaghetti Factory and had their brown butter and cheese spaghetti thing, it's Mizithra. So we actually found that our grocery store carries Mizithra. It is the best on pasta. I like it better, I think, than even Parmesan because it doesn't add as much saltiness to it, but still gives you a nice cheese, and it grates really well.
When it's grated like that on pasta, it's okay, but I'm not a big cheese on pasta fan.
Yeah, I tried eating the Mizithra straight up.
It's crumbly.
One, it's crumbly, but two, I don't like the flavor of it just straight up. But man, right on the
Put it on
grated
eggs.
up is good. Ooh, I'll have to try that. You can't add the Zola Encore the Gorgon because that would be Zola Gorgon cheese. And there is no such thing. I got it. Casual Marzu sounded interesting.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, my friend.
It's supposed to have a unique flavor. Yeah, that's kind of like what's the other one? The fruit, the sticky one. No, not you're thinking of rambutan, but it's not. Pepper jack. Yes, I love pepper jack. Love pepper jack. Pepper jack on a BLT or on a tuna melt. Good stuff.
Too spicy for me most times.
Let's see. We're going to look up stinky fruit. Durian, yeah, I heard that is, but I hear it's a very acquired state. So then you agree with my theory of 42? Encore equals before.
What 42?
Oh, you can't add the Zola before the Gorgon because that would be a Zola Gorgon cheese, and there's no such thing. Yeah, okay. I have tried the fruit in candy form from China. Of durian, really? Cosmo must go to the image. You'll get over it.
I tried a piece of jackfruit when we were in Chinatown. I was not a fan of the texture.
Yeah,
the jackfruit.
Flavor was not bad. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Habanero Jack. I have not had Habanero Jack. I will tell you that as I have gotten older, I can't handle spice as much as I used to. I used to love just hot foods. Now my stomach says, hey, you're a senior citizen now. Question is, how many kinds of cheese must you try in your life to find happiness?
All of them.
All of them.
According to him.
All of them. It's kind of like, how many cheeses are enough? One more. What was it? What was that? Grumpy's?
No.
Oh, last thing we bought from China was our kid. Well, there's that. A friend of mine taught it in China for a year. Brought some back. Interesting non-heat kick to it. Okay. All right there.
I guess.
Such enthusiasm.
I'm thinking about what I have to eat for dinner.
Oh, it's a burger. I don't count flavors like garlic flavored cheddar as just cheddar. True.
I like porcine cheese.
Have you ever had horseradish cheddar? Because that is awesome stuff, and it melts really well. 42 covers pretty much all of them. Okay. Said I've never had Limburger. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to look it up this way. Stinky cheeses. Stinky cheese. So the first one that comes up. So, époisses. I'm probably pronouncing that not quite perfectly. Époisse. I think it's époisse. Bugs don't bother me since there are so many things with bugs in them.
Camembert is really bad too.
Oh, I like camembert. It's a strong blue. It's a really strong blue.
No blue cheese for this one.
Let's see.
What's the cheese that you don't like?
One cheese you don't like. Okay, what is it? Bring it up.
I like cottage cheese.
Think bacteria for the stink. Yeah, okay. For a stinky cheese plate.
Brie! Oh my god, I love brie. Well, you know, cheese is mold anyway.
No. Cheese is essentially spoiled milk. It's not mold.
Okay.
Blue cheese
It has mold,
has
in,
mold
it.
in it.
I love brie.
Pair something sweet with your stinky cheese.
Mm,
You know, I think brie tasting like mold or musty, I think it depends on the brie. I've had a lot of bries that are very, very mild. Now, unless you're eating the rind. The rind, whoa!
I like Gouda too.
Gouda is Gouda. Yeah. Cheese is soured milk, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't not taste it. Okay.
Ugh. Offspring is making burgers tonight with pickled red onions and chimichurri, which is a recipe we got from California Adventure from their food thing. And there's going to be cheese on that, but it will be American cheese.
The one thing... Okay, I think a lot of us grew up with American cheese, so we kind of like it because of that.
We ask that question all the time, Bob.
The one thing and I will snack on just a slice of American cheese.
It's not dry anymore. We figured out what happened, Grumpy. They forgot to add the 1/4 cup of oil and the 3 ounces of lime juice. So I got them out of bed twice last night because I realized it.
But they added it. It should be fine. Plastic cheese. It is kind of plastic cheese. It tastes great, but the best thing about it is it just melts well.
It melts nice, yeah.
And so I like making... it's true, Bob. Yes, Kraft singles aren't American cheese, but, it's processed cheese food. But they melt really well. What I like doing is making a grilled cheese and putting a Kraft single on top of Swiss because it helps the melt. It is a very mild cheddar. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of actual true American cheese.
Yes, but you know what? I love Velveeta in dips. Like a cheese dip is good with Velveeta.
When your cheese shines in the light, something ain't right. Velveeta on cheesesteak.
Nope. I disagree with that one. I like white cheese on my
If you're doing a
cheesesteaks.
true Philly cheesesteak, Bob is correct. And actually, no, it's not correct. Velveeta is not the cheese for a true Philly cheese. That is cheese whiz out of a jar. Best cheese on burgers is blue. I do like blue on meats. I like it on steak.
No, thank you.
Gives it a nice little tang. But the chimichurri is good. We actually, where we got it, it wasn't actually a burger. It was actually a beef tenderloin sandwich.
Yeah.
They basically took, the tenderloin and sliced it.
About an inch to inch and a half.
Oh, I was going to say it was more like a half an inch to an inch.
It was at least an inch.
Okay. So an inch thick slice of tenderloin with the pickled onions and the chimichurri on it. Oh, my goodness.
So Offspring number 3 loves that. And they have requested that we have that on a couple of times. And I'm like, well, I'll do the pickled onions because they're easy. But chimichurri? No, very labor intensive. After they made the chimichurri last night, which took them almost 2 hours, along with okay, so sliced red onion with diced red onion for the chimichurri. They brought up actually, I was sitting here, we were looking at fonts for something, brought up a bunch of the greenery. Is this the parsley? Well, I smelled it. It didn't smell like cilantro, so I said yes. Turns out it was cilantro, so they had to re-chop parsley for it. And then they reduced the orange juice, and then forgot to put in the olive oil and lime juice, so it was very dry.
So Hecubus says Velveeta is the spam of cheese.
I agree with that.
All apologies to people from the Pacific. like Hawaii, where Spam is,
Yeah,
as a
cheese
regular menu
salsa
item.
dips. That's what I like. I have Velveeta with Rotel tomatoes and sometimes even like ground beef.
Yep, it's good for that. Depends on which the Philly cheese chop. Yep, that's true. I actually like provolone on a cheesesteak or mozzarella. I really like mozzarella on a cheesesteak. You sure Velveeta is a real cheese?
I think it's one molecule away from being plastic.
Yeah. So, it's there. Oh, my nose is itching. Oh. I'm sure you guys all just enjoyed that. Let's see. Yeah, Velveeta has its purposes. I mean, Velveeta is cheese food. It's what real cheese eats.
That's funny.
Here, little cheddar, eat up.
I have to go run to the restroom.
Okay.
Oh, it sucks getting old.
It does. So, Velveeta. Look, I've been known to whack off a slice of a Velveeta block and just eat that too. Cheese is my thing. I love cheese. Everybody laughs when we go to like someplace like Olive Garden where they grate the Parmesan right onto your pasta. When I come over, I just ask them if they have a motor, because the server's going to wear their arm out. Something like, is that good? Nope. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. When the pile of Parmesan grated is as tall as the pasta itself, we're probably close to what we need to be. Has next week been announced yet? No, it has not. Go big and strong until it's time to go to the cutting board in the sky. Yes, here you go, little cheese. So next week, we have another special guest in the Kahuna Lair. And it will be a ladies' takeover. Oh, it's the old man. Not this old man. That old man. This is Maverick. He is the old man. He's like, why am I up here? I'm not really fond of this. Why am I sitting here staring at a screen? He's trying to read the chat and he can't read. I'm lactose intolerant, so I've had to become quite particular about my cheese consumption. Yes. Okay, so back to the announcement for next week.
There's his face. Sort of. Oh, you're so
like
picky.
chocolate-like product, probably.
No.
Yes.
Yarr. Stop.
So next week will be a ladies' takeover. I'll be here, but for the most part, I'm going to get things.
Yes, your boy.
I'm going to get things running, and then let the ladies take over. And coming in is a friend of mine who I have known since
Middle school.
middle school. Yeah, since about 7th grade.
You want me to put you down now, bud?
Yeah, we want. Yeah, he's not really
You ready to get down?
happy to be picked up. Later, dude. Anyway, I've known her since about 7th grade. She's just average everyday gal who has a not so average everyday job. And it will come up in stream. She has pretty much told me so.
Mm-hmm. She told me so yesterday.
Yeah,
too.
it's good. You guys may get an education. It is definitely not going to be
It's not a family-friendly stream.
It's not going to be a family-friendly stream. Grab your drinks next week. Relax. Prepare to laugh and probably blush. Fair warning. Okay? This will be quite the stream. I'll be around here. I'll probably chime in through chat. I may pop my head in occasionally. There's just no way we're going to put another chair in here and have anybody be seen. So, you guys will have fun. I'll make sure everything's running, and then, you guys can go. Is this a Kahuna teaser? Yes. Why, it is.
Oh, look. Ordering a pizza now.
Excellent. Yeah, 25 and over. You can go 18 and over. Nah, probably should make it 21 if you're going to be drinking, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, but it is definitely going to be an 18 and over. Just for content.
Oh, yes, Grumpy's coming too.
Yes, Grumpy will be also in the background. The two of us will probably, what we'll probably end up doing is going downstairs and putting it on the big screen. And streaming it onto the big screen so we can watch you guys on the big screen. And then you'll hear us laughing. Yeah. Kajatan is curious. Kai says he's in.
No.
He might not. He may learn some things that you don't
You
want
don't
him
want
to
him
learn
to learn yet. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she's going to bring samples or not.
I have no idea. She didn't say.
She didn't say. I don't know if she's watching or not. Yeah, he's back there looking at it.
Oh, yep. Oh, and look, there was Zoe sniffing at his face.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
The look of crushing defeat on Kai's face.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Yeah,
laughing.
you know what? Totally up to you. You are the parent. Oh, God. Why? Film his reaction.
Oh.
If she brings samples, that would be a bad choice.
Yeah.
Because,
Why is...
because I think
why
the
are you
reaction
wet?
would be somewhere along the lines of... his eyes would just get bigger and bigger.
You're drooling all over my shorts. What's up, my
Yeah,
baby?
if you do, not that I condone or encourage such behavior, but if you do, you'll have to send a snapshot so we can all share it right here. I will put it up on screen so we can see what Kai's reaction is. Again, not condoning or encouraging such behavior. This is an exhibition, not a competition. Please, no wagering. That is the look of some of Red's stuff. Yep. Yeah, we call her Red.
You'll see why.
You'll see why. Apparently, the offspring has brought out, I'm guessing, has brought out the meat. And the dogs are
Could be
jumping
anything.
around. Grasshopper flower has always sounded interesting to me. Mama ain't on stream, baby.
My interest is officially peaked.
Yeah. Be here next week, same time. It will. There'll probably be a little bit of introduction when we get started, just so because Red's probably going to want to tell stories about me, because that's everybody's main goal is to embarrass the crap out of me. They haven't succeeded yet. I'm usually pretty good at telling the stories myself. A lot of good that master's degree will do her next Friday. Just be sure she's not watching, from her phone.
Father of the year.
It only takes Kai to, wrestling matches, so can't be that much worse. Okay, I guess it can. I guess it all depends. Like I said, if she brings samples...
But just the frankness.
Well, this is true. This is true. Red does not...
You guys think I don't sugarcoat? She's worse than me.
Yeah, no, she is incapable of sugarcoating. She is going to tell you exactly like it is. And, yeah. That's why we love her. So...
She's just a genuinely good person.
She is.
She has a heart of gold.
Yep, absolutely. Grasshopper flower has always sounded interesting to me. So we started on that one, then we got back on Red for a second there.
Yeah. Okay, you know what, though?
What?
I am not feeling well.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I just have not been feeling well all day. I'm just going to go, chill and have some... Oh, God.
Well, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Turn the fan on.
Yeah.
'Cause it's hot over here.
Okay. All right, so I'll see you guys next week. Have a lovely weekend. Happy Halloween and all that jazz. Thanks. I don't feel horrible. My stomach has been No, Pepto. It's not that. It's just that's not what the issue is. So, but yeah. So I'll see you guys next week. I'll get the fan turned on for you, and
Thank you.
Get more water. Okay.
All car sends some hugs.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
I am missing Scribe,
Who's that?
but Scribe hasn't been on the stream.
I've never met that one.
Yeah, Scribe is Esong's husband.
Oh. Okay.
I can put him on.
Okay.
He's just never been on.
I'm going now.
Okay.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, honey. All right, you guys are stuck with just me now. Oi! Oof.
What happened?
I bumped my head on the microphone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, you know.
Did I unplug it?
I think you probably did, because there ain't no fan.
Yep. It came unplugged.
Boring now, all of a sudden? Wow.
Who said that?
Heckibus. Oh, fan. No oscillation.
It's not oscillating. It's
Okay.
right on you.
Let me.
But it's
You know what?
sucking up the curtain.
Turn it. It's okay if it hits the
No,
curtain.
I'm just gonna move my chair,
Oh, all right.
and then I can put it like right there.
We get the wind tunnel effect back there now. That's cool. Oh,
This can be Mrs. Kahuna for now.
this is this is the surrogate Mrs. Kahuna. The oscillating fan. You know what? You're right, Bob. Let me just add him real quick. So Esong, so that would go right there. Scribe of Nakoti,
Excuse me.
Illinois. There we go. I have added him.
Hey, my slippers in there.
Not that yes. Slippers. Grasshopper flour is them taking dried grasshopper and grinding them into a powder. It's supposed to add a nutty taste to whatever you use it with.
Ick.
I suppose I'd try it once. If I liked it, I'd like it. I mean, I've had, like cauliflower crusted pizza. I actually like it. Pyologies is actually really good. I always wanted to try it. It's supposed to be good for you. Yeah, I mean, it's protein. It's not carbs. It's protein. I just don't know how it, in terms of cooking, I don't know how it works with other stuff. I make my own pizza crust. Never been happy with it. Everybody else is, but I'm never happy with it because I just can't get the right consistency. But, would it work in a pizza crust? Don't know. Would it work in a bread? I don't know. So I don't know if it actually works as a flour or if it's just an additive power. Supposed to be used the same way as flour. Sounds like another opportunity for the Goog. Grasshopper flour. Look at that. Cricket powder, cricket flour. So I guess it's cricket as opposed to grasshopper. Cricket flour is a misnomer term used for made from crickets using to powder. Difference from true flour is made by being called protein rather than okay. Let's use the Goog to get to the wiki. It won't have any gluten. Bread would be difficult. Not impossible. Well, you can add gluten. You can actually get gluten powder. I have used that before to make really stretchy breads. Any processing cost. Used in processed food products such as pasta, bread, cookies, snacks, smoothies. It can be utilized as a complete replacement for flour. Taste is very nutty, and cooking quality may change but not by much. All right, so you know what that means. I gotta look up cricket flour bread recipe. and I know my bread recipe. Cricket. So we'll say cricket flour bread recipe. We'll see just how much it changes. Spelt flour, cricket bread, whole grain, banana bread. Cricket flour recipe. There's an entire website for cricket flours. It'd work fine as dredge. Yeah, that it would. It probably would. Probably would crisp up similarly when it comes to something as a coating. Cricket nachos, espresso banana bread, topical pear juice, spicy omelet, amber candy, and fossil cookies. I'm just looking for plain old bread. Pancakes. Chocolate covered. Nah. See, I couldn't go for the chocolate covered cricket. Apple pastries. Huh. So the only bread they really had was a banana bread. Which actually didn't look bad. Bananas, butter, baking soda, pinch of sea salt. I mean, right now, that doesn't look much different than your average banana bread recipe. So maybe it just works very, very similarly. You know, I'd be willing to try it. Brown sugar, corn. Yeah, I mean, at least for the banana bread, it looks very well. They're using baking soda. That's probably due to it being a protein as opposed to a grain based. Bake something, just don't tell Ms. Kahuna. Well, it won't be banana bread because she hates bananas. So, you know, she's not feeling well now. You know, it's a good thing that she's, you know, off screen and hopefully not watching, because who knows, I may try it. You know, I'll have to investigate some more. I mean, heck, I'd be willing to try it in my pizza dough. See how it works. But I probably, well, I mean, my pizza dough has a leavening agent. It works for banana bread and do zucchini bread the same way. Yeah, pretty much. You know, just don't let her see where I bought stuff. All right, so what are the weirdest things you guys have eaten? I think we saw that, I think it was it Nalkar? Was it you that had the dried durian or the durian candied fruit? Use it for chicken fried steak. Yeah, that would work. Baking a COVID hobby, or you baked earlier? No, I have made pizza dough for years. I did do the sourdough and was doing very well with it. And then when we moved the Kahuna lair from the garage back up here into the house, I forgot that my sourdough starter was in the garage, and we found it 3 months later. Yeah, those jars went straight into the trash. And our sourdough was not getting a very strong flavor. So I'll probably restart it. I've done sourdough a few times. I love doing bread. I've got a great 4-ingredient recipe for bread. I do cheat, sort of. Nutty pizza crust would work really well with some pizzas. Yeah. Could also work for a pie crust. Where was I? Oh, the bread. 4 ingredients, and where I quote-unquote cheat is, I don't hand knead. I actually use a bread machine. I put all the ingredients into the bread machine and let it do the kneading. I do not bake it in the bread machine. It does 2 rises in the bread machine, so I get that. The bread machine is you know, heated at a very low temperature, so you get a good rise out of it, which is hard to do on the counter and get it, consistent. Bread machine is consistent with the rises, so I know what I'm going to get out of it. And then I just take it out of the bread machine and form it however way I want. So I've done rolls, I've done baguettes, I've done big loaves. It works any way you want it to. And the recipe gives you a nice crispy crust on the outside, a nice crunch to it, and a nice tooth on the inside. And it's simple. It's literally 4 ingredients: flour, water, salt, and yeast. Done. The pizza's not much different. Pizza adds oil and a little bit of sugar, and that's it. The pizza dough is not much difficult. Not much more difficult. And again, I actually do the pizza dough in the bread machine. Let me know you're coming. I'll bake you a loaf or two. Yeah, they're great. They're great. The thing I like about it is they're simple recipes, and half the people I know have a bread machine that never gets used, because as most people find with a bread machine, the bread comes out really dense because it's stuck in that container, that bread machine container, and so the bread doesn't get to really expand. Well, the thing is, if all you do is use it to knead, you throw that stuff, I usually take it, form it however I'm going to, throw it on a pan, and then cover the pan and let it rise again for a third time before I throw it in the oven. And you get nice air inside and nice lift, and it's not dense at all. If it comes out dense, I screwed up somewhere. It's usually the biggest mistake I've made is water that was too hot. Banana bread's good in doses of bread. Right, it doesn't need to rise. If you throw the yeast in water that's too hot, you actually kill the yeast. You don't get a rise. Everything's screwed up. So I have made that mistake a couple times. All right, Kajitan, have a great night. Have a great weekend. Thank you for coming. Let's see. You are over in Poland. So what time is it now in Poland? It's got to be what? I'm gonna guess what? Just past 2? In any case, have a great night. Thank you for coming. Be back here next Friday. I'm telling you, 1 o'clock. Okay. Be back here next Friday. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be hysterical. Oh, just past 2 is Dalian's time. That's right. Kajitan's. So Kajitan, Dalian. Got it. Yeah. Kajitan, thank you for coming, but be here next Friday, because it's gonna be a hoot. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be fun. Let's see here. This show always amazes me as to where it ends up going. We started talking about Mrs. Kahuna's week and cohorts. We've been through cheese and now bread. So we kind of make a loop. So, so I put the question out there. I'm going to say it again. What is the weirdest food you've had? And pizza, yes, that's right. We did go off pizza quite a bit, actually. In fact, that was before cheese, I think. And the right kind of a Philly cheesesteak and anchovies. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? It's funny because what we consider weird, fried calf brains. Okay. That would be, well, in some places, in Spanish, it's called sesos. I have had them not fried. I have had them, well, I guess they were fried. Broken up into crumbles like ground beef, and used inside of crepes to make cannelloni. Second grade teacher mentioned, yeah, you know what? I think when they're young, when kids are younger, they should experience that stuff if at all possible, because that really helps them broaden their horizons. I tried that with my kid, didn't work so well, but then again, offspring number 3 is picky. But yeah, I've had the calf brains. You know where they probably would work well in, and you could probably pass it and people wouldn't figure it out, is in a sausage gravy. Because the texture is similar, to me at least. You fry them up, the texture is similar, and you can put it in sausage gravy and nobody know the difference. Ordered a tuna and banana pizza from a London hotel room after a healthy drinking binge. Oh, God. I can't believe there was a pizza place that had banana for the pizza. Do they have to run out and go get it? Banana and tuna. Oh. A fridge smoothie on a date when I was younger. Take random things from the fridge, add it to a blender. Okay. Well, college life. Maybe blood sausage. That's, it was on the menu? Blood sausage. My dad loved blood sausage. Not so much to me. It's too much of an iron flavor. You get that metallic taste because of the blood. But I've had it. It's just, I'm not scared of it. And if I was hungry, I might eat it, but I wouldn't order it for myself. High-end hotel in Chelsea. Wow. Okay. Parents didn't like much except American, so I had to wait until college to get the good stuff like sushi, Indian, Korean. Ooh, yeah. I love sushi. I like rolls and some sashimi. Indian. You know, I'm not a huge curry fan if it's a strong curry. I like the creaminess of a good curry, but black pudding, yeah, same thing, blood sausage. Small amounts and wants to be smothered in runny egg yolk. Oh, I've never tried that. She'll never let me have it in the house. Sashimi, yeah. Sashimi is awesome. I can eat ahi all day long. Poke, same thing. Chocolate gravy is the bomb. I don't think I've had chocolate gravy. Got lots of homemade curry because of Indian coworkers. Yeah, I can see that. Korean, I've had. I actually, for a few years, dated a young lady whose mom was Korean, dad was American, her mom was never going to let her go, anywhere past dating with me because I was American, she was Korean, even though she married an American. But she did like me, mainly because I ate Korean stuff. So kimchi, I liked it. She used to make short ribs that I loved, and she had the most killer fried rice ever. Oh, it was good. And with a little bit of kimchi, yeah. Chocolate gravy is a good southern thing. I don't think I've ever had it. Every different completely different food. That is true. Oh no. Oh no. I've knocked down the substitute Mrs. Kahuna. There we go. Sorry, honey. Yeah, kimchi is, it all depends, because some of them can be take your head off hot. Let's see. Okay, so describe to me what chocolate gravy is. Different types of blood pudding sausage, yep. Estonian Verivurst. I think I pronounced that correctly. The ones on Wikipedia, blood sausage, I doubt I want to eat any of those. As long as it does not have too many olives, then I will eat it. Olives in chocolate gravy or olives in kimchi? It's big in Ireland. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, South America. Down there, there's a version called morcilla. Or if you're using the non-Argentinian pronunciation, morcilla. And it's kind of like pudding, but with a gravy texture. So it's a loose pudding. Okay. With olives? Cocoa powder in the gravy. Wow. Yeah, see, my folks were from Argentina. And so, one, beef, but you use every part of beef. Not as much pork, but beef. Took a trip to Ireland long before I adopted and before we went vegan. Ate a bunch of really crispy sausage patties, and my wife said, "You know what that is, right? So tell us, what are the really crispy sausage patties?" Blood sausage, traditional Christmas winter food. We like it with lingonberry jam. Oh, that would actually be pretty good too. That would offset the metallic flavor, the really heavy organ meat flavor. Oh, blood sausage. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, depending on how they make it, it's not bad. Like I said, I'm not going to order it by myself, for myself, but it's not, I don't sit there and go, I've eaten beef heart. Beef heart is a tough one. Literally tough. I mean, it's a very tough muscle. And so if it is overcooked, it is leather. Period. It is just flat out leather. So I don't get it a lot because a lot of folks just don't prepare it right. I mean, it would make probably a pretty good beef jerky. But you have to prepare it. There's a lot of blood vessels you have to remove because that's no good. Not good eats. I've also eaten, in the U.S., it's usually called milk tripe. Central America, it's usually called tripas de leche. Again, milk tripe. In Argentina, they call it chinchulines. And deer jerky is much better than beef jerky. Okay. 10 to 16 minutes till pizza gets here. We're on a countdown. It's the final count. Never mind. The tripas de leche, basically it looks like intestines. It's the part traditionally where the milk passes through before it goes to the udder. And it looks like intestines. And it shrinks up like you wouldn't believe. You usually get it, it's about this big around. And, big, long trail. And by the time you eat it, it's about that thick. It shrinks up like you wouldn't believe. Veal stomach. Nope, never had it. Not sure if I would. It's one of those things, if somebody gave it to me, I'd probably try it because it probably doesn't look like stomach. I'd try it, and if I liked it, I'd eat it again. As long as it's cooked right, it's amazing. Yeah, deer jerky, I think any game meat can be good. A lot of it's going to depend on the marinade and how it's prepared. Mrs. Kahuna has had bear. My dad was a tripe fan, a kidney fan. I don't know if I've had kidneys. I love liver. Love liver, which sucks because nobody loves liver. So, I have to eat it whenever I get a chance. There's actually a place near LA, Dinah's Fried Chicken, that makes chicken livers. They deep fry them, nice crispy coating, and they're cheap. And I can eat a bucket of them. Only way I like liver is a good liverwurst. Good liverwurst is good, but It depends, again, on what spices they used. Some of them, to me, are just too... It's like they try to hide the actual liver flavor, and I'm not a fan of that. Bear has an interesting taste. Ms. Kahuna said it was okay. It was not, anything. Liver and eggs work well together. Liver and onions is the classic, and if it's cooked right, it's wonderful. The trick to liver is you do have to prepare it ahead of time. Soaking it in milk helps a lot because it pulls a lot of that mineral taste out without taking the liver flavor out. So someone who knows how to prepare it, they're going to lay it in milk or buttermilk or something else. Buttermilk helps to soften it, to tenderize it. But even just plain milk, because what you're trying to do is draw the minerals out of it so it doesn't taste like you're chewing on iron. But, if you're anemic, it's good for you. We can get fried chicken livers, lots of restaurants, and liver and onions is easy to get as well. Yeah, well, I'm in Southern California, so, I'm more likely to see avocados on the menu than a liver by a long shot. Which, don't get me wrong, I love avocados. Like, I really love avocados. Big reason for that was growing up, one of the houses we lived in had 2 different avocado trees. So not just 2 avocado trees, but 2 different species of avocado trees. So we had both the Haas and the Fuertes, which have different flavors and different textures. They were in my backyard. I mean, we couldn't eat them fast enough, and I love them. Let's see. Same in Tennessee. Yep. Yeah, I love chicken livers. It used to be KFC used to carry them. Not anymore. It's hard to find them out here. If you do find it, it's usually in a cheesy diner somewhere. You'll find the liver and onions. So I've had that. I've had beef heart. I've had brains. Yeah, it is sad. Sadder still is that nobody in the house will eat them. So I have to take them when I can get them. It's kind of like the anchovy thing. Nice thing about the anchovy thing is if I get it on a pizza, I know nobody's eating my pizza. It's a smart move. What else weird have I had? Strangest local food is Scrapple. Yes. I'm aware of Scrapple. I have heard it likened to Spam, but not quite. Head cheese. As a kid, I had head cheese, and man, did I hate it. But I'm not a big gelatinous guy. Yeah, like I said, Bob can probably elaborate on it, but it's similar to Spam, but I believe a little bit more loose, not as compacted. Yeah, head cheese is... I've had pimento loaf. Now, kind of along the same lines. I got about 5 minutes here before I'm going to be called down to help with the burgers. Finely diced remnants of pork belly after you've retrieved the good bacon slabs. Pimento loaf's not bad, especially with the onions. Or not onions, the olives. Which, of course, for those who don't like olives, is not a great thing. While the dish itself is not strange, my family likes to make a tasty Georgian dish called khachapuri. We must look. Khachapuri. Khachapuri. It's a food. Thank you. Like a Georgian cheese bread, a warm boat-shaped yeast bread stuffed with multiple different kinds of cheese and an egg. Oh! That sounds awesome! So it has a chance to be good depending on what the pig is eating. Yeah, okay. That, Delian, that sounds awesome. No joke. Traditional Georgian dish of cheese-filled bread. The bread is leavened and allowed to rise and shape in various ways. Usually with cheese in the middle and a crust which is ripped off and used to dip in the cheese. Oh, Filling contains cheese, eggs, and other ingredients. Oh, yeah. I'm looking this up. I'm making this. Oh, yeah. Khachapuri. I'm not kidding. I'm writing it down on my notepad. Khachapuri. Bread. Oh, yeah. Because I have my bread recipe, and I'm wondering if this is going to work with it. Yeah. That looks awesome. So, here's something I have done on... He writes down Georgian dish. Exactly. We're all going, yes! Here's something, if you really want to have an adventure at a restaurant, I have done this a few times, and I will tell you that I have never been disappointed. Ever. When you go to a restaurant, especially one you've never been to before, and don't do this at a cheap restaurant. Denny's is not the place to do this. A decent restaurant. What I will do is I will tell my server, I'd like you to bring me whatever the chef thinks is the best thing on the menu tonight. Don't tell me what it is. And usually like, well, no. Don't tell me. Just ask the chef what they think the best thing on the menu is tonight and bring it. And don't tell me what it is until you set it in front of me. It takes a little bit of trust. But what I have found is most chefs want to give you their best dish. They want to give you what they are the proudest of. And that means it probably has great flavor, is just well put together. First time I did it, I asked the server, they're like, okay. And what they brought me was a double thick pork chop stuffed with gorgonzola and prosciutto with a sauce over the top. Oh my God, it was good. I mean, it's just, you cut into it and the cheese oozed out and the prosciutto was there. And how much was it? It was not like ridiculously expensive, because I think most chefs know that the best thing is not necessarily what's most expensive on their menu. They usually have expensive stuff on the menu for those people who are snobs. Oh, I picked the most expensive thing on the menu. I want what they want to eat. Because that's usually what you get, is what the chef wants to eat tonight. When he thinks, okay, this is what's in my kitchen, this is what I'm going to make to eat tonight. And amazing. We did it about a year and a half ago. We went up to Napa, and we went to this little Italian place. I did it again. And they brought me this pasta with, it was a meat sauce, but had sausage, and it was incredible. And as a rule, when I do that, everybody else at the table looks at me and goes, oh, I should have ordered that. And almost every time, the chef comes out and asks you how you liked it. And you'll have a conversation with the chef. And they'll tell you, why'd you pick this? They'll tell you why. So it's a great little thing to do. It's fun. It's a little adventurous. It can be a little scary. But I've never been disappointed. Never. Like I said, most people will see what I got and go, oh, I should have gotten that. Always been a great experience. Try it. Next time you're out, try it. Next time you go out to a restaurant that, especially one you've never been to, because it also tells you a lot about the chef. If they bring you something out that anybody could have made, is that really all that much fun? But if they bring you out something and you go, wow, this looks great. Oh my God, it tastes great. Then that chef really loves what they do, and they really enjoy it, and it's just a fun thing to do. All right, gang, we're at 5:30. There are two places in my town where that could be interesting. Yeah, I mean, try it. They're going to be fine. where are we going to go tonight? I didn't even look at who to raid tonight. Oh, wrong one. I need to load. There we go. I clicked on the wrong thing. DM Stretch is up? Then DM Stretch gets it. I have not rated Stretch in a while. So let's see here. Wonder if I can raid from this window. Grumpy, thanks for coming. I know I'll see you next week. Raid. Stretch. I have to spell Stretch right. Playing one of his Halloween games. Awesome. All right. So we are going to raid Stretch. Thank you guys once again for an awesome stream. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And be sure to be here next Friday. You do not want to miss that stream. I am not joking. Be here. You are going to you'll probably come close to peeing yourself. It's going to be that funny. I will see you guys either Sunday on Kahuna Reads or Monday on Kahuna Quiet. Have a great night. Bye-bye, guys.